Come and learn with Pibby. It's about an innocent, cutesy kids cartoon character having their world and other cartoon worlds corrupted by a horrifying, glitchy mess that turns anything it touches into gruesome puppet-like zombies. It sounds cool enough, but then you couple it with the fact that it's a crossover involving Cartoon Network characters as well as legally ambiguous Nickelodeon elements, and it becomes fucking awesome. Honestly, it's about time someone made a show based on all those creepypastas we used to read as kids. Right now, it's just a pitch for a show by Adult Swim, but oh man, what a great pitch it is. It's by Dodge Greenley, who worked on a bunch of kids cartoons before this. I guess he got sick of them and decided to take revenge. We got both Finn and Jake, Gumball and Darwin, Lion, and many others. All-Star Brawl ain't got nothing on this lineup. It's kind of like if Kingdom Hearts met Drawn Together. You have these OCs inspired by certain types of cartoons, going world to world, and protecting characters people actually care about from a dark threat. What's truly cool about it is that the characters aren't spoofs. All of them look totally identical to how they appear in their own shows. I really love that Cartoon Network said sure, of course you can use these incredibly iconic and recognizable children's characters for your adult horror dramedy series. As for the Nick stuff, well, I ain't snitching if you ain't. I'm wondering if they'll be able to get the original voice actors for the characters or not. I think it'd really elevate the show. We'd also be seeing actual locations from these cartoons. Bedrock from the Flintstones, and wait, is that O-Town from Rocco? And oh hell nah, is that SpongeBob's bathroom? Yeah, I don't think those will carry over to the final show. Still, it is extremely awesome to see. You really have to appreciate the art of the show as well. This scene could be right out of the Flintstones. They replicated the look of the cell animation and everything. I think that's pretty damn impressive. There's a brief glimpse of a Fleischer-style location as well, which looks absolutely fantastic. The accuracy of everything is what makes it so unnerving. Speaking of which, the actual horror elements themselves look so well done in my opinion. Like sure, it's kind of got that creepypasta cheese, but it's not too over the top. Unlike your edgy DeviantArt OC from 2007. I thought the visuals of the distorted Mystery Inc. chasing Pibby at the fairgrounds were especially disturbing. Something else I'm already really digging about the show is the humour. I feel like so often these sorts of shows just rely on, oh look, cute character being edgy, please laugh. But there are some genius jokes here. Straight after being traumatized by glitchcore horror F&J, we're hit with this.
Shh, quiet.
It's just so clever and witty, and if the actual show is gonna have more jokes like that, then I definitely need it in my life. Speaking of the show not relying on being edgy to get by, what I truly love about this show is that there's a genuinely engaging story at its core. The titular Pibby is besties with this cute little bunny, whom Pibbs vows to protect. Cute, right? Not so cute once it gets devoured by the glitch. It's so fucking sad, but a great start to a loss of innocence story. In the beginning, she has no idea what blood is. By the end of it, she thirsts for blood. It's so badass. And just look how fucking rad her new look is. She's also a total sweetie who you can't help but sympathize for. I'm already extremely invested in what's going to happen to her. Is she going to save her friend? Is she going to fuck the superhero sidekick? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But like, probably yes to that second thing. The other characters also seem pretty chill. You got this superhero sidekick and this villainous cat. The sidekick didn't get too much time to shine, but the little we did get gave us a pretty good taste of what to expect. We see that he lost his mentor, and from the way he and Pibby are leaning on each other, I assume there's going to be shared angst about losing the person dearest to them. I'm extremely here for that. Meanwhile, I'm fucking obsessed with villain cats. Like, holy shit, who doesn't love sassy bitch villains? It also seems like she's going to be the cynic who eventually opens up and realizes she cares more than she thought, and I'm a total sucker for heel face turn arcs. Why yes, I did tear up when she tucked Pibby in with her coat while she slept, despite only knowing these characters for all of 1 minute. So what? My biggest hope for the show is that they keep the use of licensed cartoon characters instead of switching to all original characters in the final product. There's something about using characters we know and grew up with that makes the show a lot more terrifying, and further drives home the loss of innocence theme. This is the only show that you can say ruined your childhood, and I wouldn't beat you up for saying it. As for the Nick stuff, they might still be able to get away with certain things because of parody laws. Either way, I'm still watching. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a draw. In case you weren't aware, there's a pretty decent chance this show will get picked up. The creator has said that views, comments and shares will make it more likely Adult Swim will greenlight it, so definitely get on that. like the video to support the channel, subscribe for various cartoon related content, and comment with your thoughts down below. Check out my socials in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.